Everybody, so welcome back to a quick video here. I'm diagnosing a problem with the Mustang. It's a 2004 Mustang GT, the 4.6 liter V8. So I believe it was 2002 through 2004. They had a unique idle air control valve on the GT. It's obviously different than the Mach 1, different than the Cobra. And the 99, the first half of the years, like I think it was 99 through 01, had a different idle air control valve. Also, they had like a vacuum. Basically, when you start the car, it used air from the engine bay to get the car running, and then it switched over to computer control. And mid-cycle on the new Edge, they refreshed that and changed it to this design where it just, when you first go to start the car, the computer cracks the idle air control valve open just a little bit, enough to idle when it first starts up. So my issue is when I go to start the car, it dies and it won't stay running. If I rev it, it'll run, and then once it settles down, it runs fine. So the first thing I did was try to find a new idle air control valve. I troubleshooted it to this, and these are no longer made by Ford. None of these are. So in the aftermarket, there's really only one brand that you can easily get. It's the standard brand, and the reviews were very mixed. So I was very skeptical. I don't like using aftermarket parts on my Mustang, especially when it comes to electronic actuators and stuff like that. I only like to use Motorcraft. I cannot find this anywhere though. So I put the standard Motor Products one on, and when I would start the car, it would rev up to like 2,500 RPMs, and then it would finally settle down a few seconds later. But then when I was going down the road, I noticed the car would just start accelerating on its own without any throttle input when I was cruising. So obviously, I went through the battery relearn, let it relearn the new idle air control motor, and it was still acting very erratic and doing the same thing. So now I started scratching my head. What could I come up with to replace this? And I did try cleaning this, first of all, with throttle body cleaner and WD-40 and anything else I could think of. Got it cleaned out real good. Did not fix the issue. This is where I had to start thinking out of the box a little bit. I wanted genuine Ford. So I looked at vehicles that have the exact same engine with a slightly different idle air control motor. And one I could still find, not from Ford, but you can still find it at parts warehouses, is the CX Motorcraft CX1783. There's the full part number. I'll have a link to it. It's pretty expensive though. It's like $165. But this is for a 2004 Crown Vic. So the only difference is you can see it's got the tube on the front for input air, but this is clocked different where the wiring comes out, but it should still plug in just fine on this engine. So it does not come with a gasket, so you need to buy a gasket separately. But we're going to find out if this is a solution. Like I said, the programming should be the same, the engine is the same, it's just on the Crown Vic. This was like over here because everything's turned around to the driver's side. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is disconnect the battery. So just take off the negative terminal here. And I'm going to pull this off. I'll pull this one off down here so you have room to get to the bottom bolt. It's very easy, there's just top and bottom bolt. The bottom one makes it a little easier if you use like a little bit of a wobble on it. Yeah, also helps to disconnect the electrical connector first. Again, you'll need a new gasket. This Felpro 71216. Perfect fit. Start with the bottom bolt. Get started by hand. We don't strip out the aluminum. Top started. disconnect your hoses. Plug. And then the last thing is to reconnect the battery. I'm in the car, I'm going to turn the key forward, let it sit for a few seconds. Okay. Now start it. So it took it a second to figure out where I wanted to idle. We'll try it again. We are back in business. Very good. Alright, so that's all there is to that. We have a solution for now. Again, these have been discontinued, but they're still available. It would be great if we could get like Hitachi or somebody in the aftermarket to make a quality idle air control valve to replace the Motorcraft parts that are no longer being made. For now, you can get this on eBay. I'll have a link to it in the description, as well as a link to the gasket. If the video is helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment or question below. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later.